Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. Um, Wanted to do a quick video for you guys today. Got Mr. Rody here with me, and we're doing some long line work. The benefits of long line are: A, it gives your dog more opportunities in regards to testing out your obedience, your recalls, your healing. Hurry, let's go. Um, Because if the dog decided to take off, I've got all that line so I can easily just step on it. Even if he just all of a sudden took off the behind me, I'm not going to catch him, but I'll be able to get that line. So it's a great way to start testing your dogs, all the work you put in on your dog safely. Good boy. And if you're type of person is just really nervous about it, no problem. Just hold on to the very end of that line. Now your dog can learn, good boy, that if you give them any type of free command, free, take a break, free, they've got 30 feet. In the yard. Good. Rody's owner's done a lot of work with him, so he's pretty comfortable with a lot of these exercises. But I'm going to turn my phone around and get to work, and I'll show you what we're doing, how we're doing it. No. Thank you, sir. Okay. So when we're doing leash work with a 4 or 6 foot leash, we tend to make a lot of mistakes. We put pressure on the leash. Pressure, in my opinion, equates to anxiety. So as soon as that leash is tight, your dog is feeling they're feeling some level of anxiety, or I don't want to say discomfort. But again, the difference between freedom, or what feels like freedom, and what feels like I'm holding you tight to me is very different. Your dog's going to respond very different. If you're dealing with a dog with reactivity issues, our instinct is typically, okay, I know my dog reacts to other dogs, so I see another dog and I tighten up my leash and bring my dog close. Even if I'm not thinking about it, that's typically what we'll do. And as soon as we do that, we're already adding, the dog's already reactive to other dogs, now we're adding anxiety, and we're making the dog feel that tension on the line, so we've already escalated it. With a longer line, all I have to know is, and again, regardless, I can pick my spot up wherever I want, whether it's 10 feet, 10 feet's kind of my go-to. As long as I am 15, 20 foot from that other dog, I don't need to tighten that leash up. I can get the dog re-engaged. I can get moving. Even if he runs to the end of it, he is not going to get to that other dog. So I can put that concern out and just focus on the dog that's with me and not that other dog. Let's go. Hurry. And I haven't really given him a command, a heel command. All I said was with me. With me is just move with me. You don't have to be in a heel. You just have to be close. Good boy. Hurry. And then the recall's the big one. And I don't really think this is going to happen on this video because Rody's a little farther along. But if you have your dog out somewhere in a field or you're working in a parking lot and you recall them and they don't come to you, it's a lot easier to just pick up the end of that line and help them come to you. So just reel them in. If you don't have a way to reinforce that recall, so if the dog's just loose in the backyard, you call them, they don't come, they're learning they can blow you off. They can come when they're ready. So I want to make sure if I call you, next thing I know is you're in front of me. That's the one that can keep your dog alive. So make sure if you if you give your dog that recall command and they don't come, you go ahead and help them. You go ahead and help them. Using the long line stay also gives me the ability to safely do long distance recalls. Stay. Okay. So if the dog breaks the command before I either release them or call them, especially if they come to me, I'm not going to correct, I'm just going to take them back. Stay. Here. The reason I'm never going to correct a dog for breaking a stay and coming to me, I don't ever want the dog to hesitate if I call him. Now, so if I call him to, if I have him stay, like I said, and I'm over on the other side of the parking lot, and he comes to me before I call him, again, no correction, no praise either, I'm just going to take him back and we're going to reset. I never want hesitation. Now, if I have him stay and I'm across the parking lot and he goes that way, or that way, I'm going to correct him and then put him back too. Because again, going that way could be a street, going that way can be whatever. I need the dog to understand what's expected of them. Stay. I also, when I'm working my stays, I don't want to come directly back to the dog. I see a lot of folks do this. Right here, stay. And they walk right back to the dog. So the dog thinks that stay is just you walking in a straight line and coming back. And then any deviation, they end up breaking. So what I like to do when I'm working on the stay is don't do a straight line. The other thing in regards to training and doing videos like this, is I'm talking, stay, is I'm talking as I'm working with him, so that in itself is a distraction, so him learning to work through that is very important too. Stay. Now with my recalls, I want to pause before I recall when I turn around. If every time I walk away I do it like this, stay. Here. He will start to anticipate, and the moment I turn around, he's going to break. So what I want to do, stay. Hesitate. Here. And then do my recall. And guys, I apologize for the audio. I don't have a... I have mics, but I don't have any Bluetooth mics, so as I'm walking back and forth, you know, I know the volume goes up and down, so I apologize. Tech's not my thing. Training dogs is, so I hope this helps you guys. Have a great day.